Alright, so it's programming time, but that needs a bit of setup.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place off the liquor that we chase.
Okay, so it's a bit of an issue with this cheap-ass audio interface. Now I know that Behringer makes one, but this is a cheap knockoff. It's probably the same, but I can't get it to speak with the computer. And it doesn't really act as the, well, very advanced user manual says it should. So of course I can continue working on it and trying to figure out a way of getting it to speak to the software. Or I can get another more expensive one, and I really don't want to do that. But then I realized something, and this might be a hope. Now, if you have a look at the back side of the amplifier module, we can actually see there is an output for headphones. And that is nice, because that means we can just route the signal from here and to the input on the computer and have it decipher that signal into MIDI. The challenge is, though, that whenever you plug something in here, it shuts the loudspeaker off. And that is nice when you're using it as a practice amp, but I would like to play both of them at the same time. Which means I have to do some trickery to this one. Now, I was hoping that there was only some cables behind here, but it's actually a complete circuit board. So it actually detects when you plug something in, and then it shuts the loudspeaker off. So I need to figure out what it does exactly and see if I can do something about it. Because I would like to have a switch on top where I can switch from guitar amplifier to guitar amplifier and Hellcorder only. So I need to do something about that, but that's for another night. Now I'm just going to get an adapter and a cable to see if we can't hook this up to the backside of the computer. We'll boot it up again, and we'll see if we can't get any reaction from the guitar. Yeah. Like so. And this. Alright, so I got my trusty old mouse. And let's switch it on. And it was finding the on button on the computer. There. It never gets old watching it boot up. Okay, moment of truth. Let's try one note. Oh! It works! Alright, let's get the trial interruption out of the way. That means that we are actually at the point where the old Hellcorder was. So now's the moment of truth. Let's try a chord. Yes! It bloody works! Alright, it's a bit on the sensitive side. Now there is a gain adjustment here. Turn that all the way down. Oh, bloody awesome! This is the hugest milestone in forever. That means that the software works, the guitar input works, the solenoid works, except one of them just popped out of its sockets because the retaining nut on the backside was probably loose. But yeah, that means I can actually just put the wind chest together, mount it, put in the recorders, and then add some air. We should have a working Hellcorder again. Now, that being said, it is a bit on the sensitive side, like me on a Sunday morning. Now, I'm not sure how pure the signal out from the guitar amplifier is. There might be some transients or a noisy signal that makes the electronics a bit jittery. So in the long run, I should probably get like a more professional or a high quality audio interface, but that's for a later stage. And of course I probably need to shell out for a license for the software, because it keeps prompting me about buying a license every 3rd minutes, which is a bit of a pain, and whenever it does, it doesn't work until I click on continue, and yeah, that becomes a nuisance real quick. So but this is amazing. I mean, we have virtually 0 latency. And of course the solenoids aren't as quiet as we would have wanted, but then again, it's a lot quieter than the last one, and when you have the lid on and you mount it in, it should be a lot quieter. And if not, we could also pad the rods from beneath to actually cushion the blow when you're opening them, because there is basically an on-off switch. But then again, there might be some adjustments that can be done there as well, but that's just tinkering in software. So yeah, brilliant, awesome. Alright, so now's the painstakingly job of just verifying everything and checking that it works, and of course, and finding the nut for the one that just popped out of its socket. Alright, so that's the plan. I'm just gonna verify that every other solenoid valve actually works, and then I'm gonna order some spare parts. That's how I'm gonna end this evening. Because this is amazing. I couldn't have hoped for a better result hooking this up. Now it's just some cozy work left, and of course getting everything bundled together in one neat package, and then of course getting the recorders to howl. Brilliant. Alright, good night.